Hello, wonderful friends. Welcome back here at La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Tonight, I'm so delighted, very excited to share with you this very simple baking lesson 101. So come, please join with me as we are going to make moist coconut macaroons. So this macaroons, it's made of flaked sweetened coconut, or we call this one desiccated coconut. So what are the very basic ingredients that we have? I'll be using 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1/2 cup of butter, or softened, salted or non-salted butter. It doesn't really matter. But if you don't have butter, you can use margarine. This is perfect. You can use any brand. So this is 1/2 cup. So I use this kind of butter for baking. And then I'm going to use 300 ml of sweetened condensed milk, and then approximately 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3 large eggs, and 3/4 or 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Now for a desiccated or flake sweetened coconut, this is 200 grams, so in equivalency it has 2 cups of desiccated or flaked coconut. You can use sapal, salubi, or when you make coconut milk, fresh coconut milk back home, then you grated coconut milk, then you have to squeeze out the coconut milk itself, then save that coconut pulp, I should say. Don't throw it out. So there are 4 different toppings, but these toppings, these are very optional, so I just like to use this one, okay? By the way, I'm going to bake this one. This is a very rushy type of baking because I'm going to give this to a good friend who will be leaving very early tomorrow, Monday, going or transferring to Prince Albert, another city away from Regina, which I am here in Regina, Saskatchewan. So I would like to say all the best to Preet, my good friend. So I will like to give this baking to Preet. Okay, Preet, all the best to you in your new job and career. So what are the very toppings, and in which we consider this is very optional? I have here cashew nuts, cherries maraschino, that you can buy this from any grocery store. And then these are sultana raisins and walnuts. Now, if you don't have any of this, or none of the above, or none of this, no worries. Simply, you can always go ahead, okay? You can top it with cheese or coconut gel or whatever makes you happy. Okay, now these are our tiny baking cups here that you can buy this from dollar store. Now this baking pans, these are very small ones, okay? I got this from Dollarama or dollar store. So this is Betty Crocker. Crocker, yes. So they have very good, affordable baking utensils actually. So you don't really need to grease these tiny pans. So just put that one there, and approximately we can produce at least 4 dozens, which is 48 pieces of this moist coconut macaroons. Okay, now prior to that, come join with me as I'm going to preheat my oven. So I'm going to preheat my oven. So normally we'll press bake and automatically it sets into 350. So, but we don't need 350 this time. We only need 325 degrees Fahrenheit. So set that aside until that will be done in its preheating mode. So wonderful friends, your baking utensils or baking gadgets, you only need clean, dry mixing bowl and a whisk. Very simple. You don't need an electric mixer or hand mixer to do this. Simple wire whisk or luwag or spatula. Okay, first is we are going to add our butter, 1/2 cup of softened butter. Wonderful friends, make sure that your butter is spreadable. It's soft, and you can use melted. That's perfectly fine. So that's 1/2 cup of butter or margarine if you don't have butter. Then 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar. So this is what we call creaming method or batter mixture. Simply whisk this until this will become well combined. There you go, wonderful friends. So that's perfectly fine. So after that, we are going to add our 3 eggs. I use 3 large eggs. You can use 2 eggs, but if there are extra large, perfectly fine. So I have here 3 large eggs. Just give a little beating. Okay, perfect. And then pour this into your sugar and butter mixture. So there you go, your 3 eggs, and then this is our vanilla extract. So approximately 1 teaspoon. That's perfectly fine. Then we are going to mix this one until this will be well combined or softened. So this is what we call creaming method. Okay, there you go, wonderful friends. So mix it until well combined. So maybe just for 1 minute and you're just fine. Okay, after that, we're going to add our 3/4 or 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. There you go. And then I am going to add my 2 cups of desiccated coconut or sweetened coconut flakes. So this 200 grams, it has 2 cups in equivalency. So you can buy this from any grocery store. I got this from Walmart. Okay, there you go. So after that, wonderful friends, we're going to add our 300 ml of our sweetened condensed milk. There you go. So this kind of baking, it's not really complicated, super easy to make. And you can bake this one together with your children. And it's fun. Mom and children or mom and girls bonding together. So I'll have to use my scraper to smoothen the entire can of this condensed milk. Okay, what we will need to do is simply whisk it. Maybe for another minute until everything will be dissolved and well mixed. Okay, wonderful friends, this is done. It is not really very smooth because of the desiccated coconut. There's a lot of lumps there, but at least it's smooth enough. So you can use scraper, spatula to smoothen your sides. So we will take out now this whisk. Perfecto. So we'll just use to smoothen the sides using our scraper or spatula. So let's check the consistency. So this is the consistency that we are looking forward. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now we are going to pour it into our baking dish or baking pans or molders, I should say. And remember, no need to grease your pans. Okay, and besides, there's no use to put baking powder here. I have a friend, she's asking me, why you don't put baking powder? Actually, not all the baking products that we need will, it needs baking powder or baking soda, no. This one doesn't really need baking powder nor baking soda, but it will rise. Okay, so this one, there you go. So you can buy this little baking cup molder or baking cups from a dollar store. It's very, very affordable. Okay, so 12, 12, 12, and 12 makes 4 dozens. Okay, with my little teaspoon, I am going to grab little something and I'll just show you. Perfecto. I will add a little bit. So we have to repeat the same procedure. Okay, actually, my wonderful friends, the one recipe, one mixture for this, it will produce 48 pieces or four dozens. But I decided I will just fill this, like I will have it three dozens or 36. So it's really full, so I leave it this way. So only 36. Okay, now we can put what's this? Cashew nuts here, and then I'm going to add walnuts, and so I will add some cherries. Remember, that's very, very optional. Okay, then cashew nuts, and so raisins. Lots and lots of raisins. I use sultana raisins. Doesn't matter what kind of raisins you want to use. So friends, we have assorted toppings. So into the oven. So that's our oven. So I'll bake it now. So there you go. I have to close it. So wonderful friends, at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. I will wait for 1 minute because once we open the oven, all the heat was gone. So I'll wait for 1 minute so that the heat will come back productively. Okay, at 325 degrees Fahrenheit, I'll set my timer to 18 minutes. Okay, yes, set that aside. If I needed more minutes, I'll adjust it into increments of 2 minutes. Set this aside for now. Okay, it's time for me to tidy up my mess. So while I'm doing my dishwashing job, my dishwasher and baking, so let's listen to our music. Alexa, continue music, please. Alexa, louder volume, please. That is one of my many favorite singers, Imelda Papin.
Tulad mo ay bituin sa tingin ay lapit, ngunit kung abutin sinlayo.
Okay, wonderful friends, our timer has ended up, so I'll have to press cancel, so it's done for now. So come join with me as we see or look into our coconut macaroons up close and personal. Wonderful friends, these are great macaroons, coconut macaroons. These are delicious. I want you to try this one. Okay, there you go, wonderful friends. So these are the cherries cherry toppings, but it went down. Okay, it sunk. Okay, there you go. And so this is our walnuts, and this is our cashew. So thank you, wonderful friends, for watching La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Stay tuned for more cookings and bakings here at my little kitchen. Now, by the way, friends, I do not really recommend that you will eat this if it's very warm. No, it doesn't really taste good. So once it's settled down, like give it 1 hour or 2 hours. And even overnight, the following morning, you can eat this one. It will create moist. So it will produce its own natural moist. So this is still very warm. So I hope that you will give it a try. This is your home cook buddy La Arnie saying you, daghan kaing salamat. So this is perfect. Perfecto. Stay tuned for more cookings and bakings here at my little kitchen. It's still warm, okay? So once it cools off, then it can be easily taken out. Okay, there you go. Beautiful. So put it into a closed container and let it cool off first. Let it set in. And there you go. So bye for now and have fun. Thank you for watching La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Bye for now. I love you guys.